Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Gears and Gadgets. My name's Dan, and today we are going to be reviewing the Nelson-Rigg 40 liter and 20 liter Hurricane tail packs. These are backpacks basically meant to go on the back of your motorcycle. Now the reason that I wanted to go this route, and I actually reached out to Nelson-Rigg with a lot of questions on this bag, and being that I had a bunch of questions and I have this YouTube channel, I thought it would be a great idea to do just a sponsored post of these two bags. So the question becomes, well, why would you need a bag like this? Just put a backpack, sling it over your shoulder, and ride on down the highway. The problem for me, I tend to start thinking about the safety aspect of things, and if I were to go into a slide on the highway for whatever reason, I don't want something over my shoulders that I'm gonna snag on and is either gonna break my arms or snap my neck or something. If you're going to be in a terrible situation like that, you don't need to add things to make it worse. And another reason I don't want to put a backpack on my back is because there's times in August where it's 115 degrees out and I'm still on the bike, and I would prefer to let air run through my jacket as opposed to having a bag on my back that's just kind of keeping that air trapped on my back. Not something I'm really all that interested in. So it's a safety aspect and really a comfort aspect. My 2018 Heritage, I started looking at, well, what alternatives are there? And ultimately you have either spending $600 on a tour pack for the back, which, you know, puts you up here, gives you quite a bit of storage, but in my personal opinion, I don't like the way they look on the Heritage in particular. So I was looking at the 40 liter bag and the 20 liter bag, and you can tell me all day long how many liters a bag is, and it doesn't mean anything to me. I want to know what can I actually fit inside these bags, so you can then make a determination of which one you think would be better for you. So I'm going to run you through and show you exactly what fits inside of these bags. So I'm going to set the 20 liter bag off to the side for now, and what I'm going to do is unpack what I have in the 40 liter and then repack what you can actually fit in the 20 liter and just kind of show you the difference between really what fits in either bag. So as you can see, first here you have these straps, and you just undo the bag and open it up, and there you have it. I have a spare helmet. Well, if you have a helmet, now you need your passenger pillion. So there you have your passenger seat. Here is a hooded sweatshirt. Here are two 32 degree heat. These things are great at Costco. I highly recommend if you're going to be riding in temperatures 45 to 40 degrees, somewhere in that range, you throw these on underneath a pair of jeans, and it's just an underlayer, and I am totally fine and comfortable with that underlayer. Here I have some t-shirts, 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts, a pair of sweatpants, so if you're going to stop at a hotel and you want to be able to change into some sweatpants, there you go. 2 pairs of jeans, so I have 2 hooded sweatshirts in here, and then I have a pair of snow pants. I barely ever use them, but now I can carry them on the bike, so if I get into a situation where I'm riding in really cold weather, these will keep the wind and rain off of your legs. So as you can see, I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff that I had in there. If you take the helmet out of that equation and that passenger pillion, you can fit another 2-3 pairs of pants, probably another handful of shirts, and really pack away some stuff in these bags. So there you have the 40 liter bag. And now we will repack all of this stuff, what we can fit in the 20 liter bag. Same setup, just on a smaller scale. We'll start with the 2 pairs of jeans, the 2 hooded sweatshirts, the 4 t-shirts, the sweatpants, our 2 32 degree underlayers, and our snow pants. Now this is going to be a little bit tight, but now the beauty of these bags is they have this adjustable valve so you can relieve air pressure. So if I open this up, I really can get the air out of that bag, push everything down, and get the top of that bag closed like so. Now I can really push it down, let that air out, close that valve, and now it creates kind of like a vacuum pressure, and now I can seal that bag up. It also has a strap that goes over the top, and there you have it. So as you can see, I was able to fit all those clothes in the 20 liter bag and just sacrifice now the helmet and the passenger pillion. So this really is the difference of what you gain in that 40 liter bag, is the volume of what a helmet and this passenger pillion which is a relatively smaller one, but still, I mean, that's a bulky thing to throw in that bag. So, you know, that's the difference between the two. Now, I will go ahead and show you how these attach to the bike. And in my opinion, this is where Nelson-Rigg really went out of their way to engineer a great system where not only can it be a backpack that you could throw over your shoulder, but it's also a great bag that you can just toss right on the back of your bike. Now, this is another thing that I wasn't sure, 40 liter versus 20 liter, which one's really gonna fit on the bike the best. And when you talk about buying a bag like this, I tend to feel personally that I wanna buy the biggest one that'll fit without being too obnoxious, because I wanna have the adjustability of it. You can still get that 40 liter bag pretty small if you wanted to. So if I had to recommend to anybody, first of all, I would say the 40 liter bag, in my opinion, is the best bang for your buck. But I did want to show the 20 liter because, well, if you have, I'll say like a sport bike and you don't have these side saddlebags, you kind of lose the ability to go this way with a bag. If you have saddlebags on the side of your bike, well, then you can go with that 40 liter because it just kind of fits width-wise. But now if you go this way with it, front to back, this is where, well, if you're on a sport bike or something like that, then I would say the 20 liter is probably the right way to go because you need it to kind of fit lengthwise with the bike. And this is something that this bag will do really well. Now with the 40 liter, if you have it packed down really tight, you still can kind of go front to back with it, you know, lengthwise with the bike, but it's a little bit bigger. And that, in my opinion, is where the decision needs to be made on which bag that it is you're going to go with as to which bike you're going to be putting it on. I'm going to repack all of this stuff into that 40 liter bag and show you just how you can fit this in either orientation. So here we are back with our 40 liter bag, and as you can see, since you can basically fold down this top, you really can make this, you really can get this thing down to a smaller dimension pretty impressively, actually. So now that you can just buckle that in, we'll run our strap over the top, which is also adjustable to keep it at that smaller size. You still can theoretically put this front to back, and you also get a nice backrest with this as well. If you cinch this down good enough and get it nice and tight, it does give you a little bit of a backrest for this situation in particular. Now these straps that you get with these bags are also just a really great implementation on how to really get these things cinched down on any orientation that you might have. Now the way that these work is that you have these straps that just go around your rack, feed through themselves, and there you have it. Now that's attached to the rack, nice and secure. We'll do the same thing with all four of the straps. So now you have your points to strap this bag down. Now you get these loops on the side of the bag where this is, you know, you can run them either this way and run the straps up through these loops on the side here, or run it this way if the bag is packed to the max and you really want to go widthwise with it. So now you don't want these straps, the backpack straps, dangling, you know, especially down by your rear tire. So they have these straps on here, these clips, and you can take these backpack straps and put them together, and now you don't have anything dangling on the back that's going to be scraping up the bike as you're going down the road. Now I also want to mention they do have, which I removed, a strap that goes around the lumbar, so if you wanted to put it like a traditional hiking backpack and have it attached to, you know, well, your abdomen and around your lumbar, you can do that. They do include the strap. I have removed it for filming of this video. They thought of everything, and if you wanted to use it for a day hike, you certainly more or less could do so. So I'm going to go ahead and strap this bag down and show you just how good this system really works. You know, you can make sure that they are nice and tight and cinched down there so that this bag, as you are rolling down the highway, is not going to move. So that thing is really on there. And as I said, now as you throw a leg over this bike, you also get this nice backrest. So as you're riding down the highway, it does give you a little bit of lumbar support. Now I don't know if this is something that Nelson-Rigg designed as a means of selling more product or just a really great smart idea as far as building this system out, but you also get the ability You want to buy both bags? You can actually attach this bag to that bag the same way you attach it to your bike, and now you have a really good, durable riding system where you could throw on multiple bags and take off for a month if you wanted to. So there you have it for the Nelson-Rigg Hurricane 20-liter and 40-liter backpack / tail bags that I would highly recommend. If you're in the market for these things, link in the description down below for these two bags. Again, my personal recommendation, if you have a touring bike like I have with my 2018 Heritage, that 40-liter is the way to go because it does tuck down pretty small when you need it, but it is expandable. The 20-liter, if you have a smaller bike or don't have saddlebags and you want to be able to go lengthwise with the bike, this 20-liter is probably going to be your better bet, but you just can't fit as much stuff in there. So again, thank you very much to Nelson-Rigg for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in these products, again, link in the description down below. If this is your first time tuning in to Gears and Gadgets, please click that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel, and we will see you guys next time.